Hey guys, what's going on? It's Travel Bright here, and I'm bringing you a different video today for all these Nintendo and Pokemon fans that always wanted those event legendary Pokemon that you couldn't get unless you actually got it by the events. But I'm here with a new video, and I'm gonna explain to you how to get all the event legendaries. And this is a real process. You don't need action replay, or you don't need any Game Shark or hacking codes or anything. This is all real ways to get them, but they require some effort. So if you guys are up for the challenge to getting these event Pokemon, then just listen to this full video and I'll explain how to get each Pokemon. Alright guys, so before I start this video, I'm just going to show you what event legendaries I have. I'm just going to scroll through them and tell you how I got them, and I'm going to explain to you how to get them without the events. Well, the ones that you can get without the events, and you could get also all of them on another way that I will show you later. So, I'm just going to start with my Mew. It's from Pokemon Ranch. My friend owns the game, and once you do something in the game, which I will explain to you later, you could get a free Mew at the end, and you could keep doing this process as many times as you want. So as you could see right there, the little Mew is pretty cute. This Arceus is from the November 2009 American event in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Again, these events, I didn't actually do them. I got them off of ways that I'm going to explain later. So just keep that in mind. This shiny Jirachi, see, it has like the star right there. Shiny orange tags. It's from the August 2014 Japanese Tanabaka Festival event for Pokemon X and Y. This Diancie is from the November 2014 European event in Pokemon X and Y. This Victini, I have no info on. I'll explain to you why later. This Manaphy is either the 2007 American Pokemon Ranger event or the 2008 European Pokemon Ranger event. I don't know which one, but all I know is it's from Pokemon Ranger. And this Meloetta is from the March 2013 GameStop/EV Games event. In America for Pokemon Black and White and Black and White 2. This Shaman is the February 2009 American event for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. And lastly, my Celebi is the February to July 2006 event for the 3rd Gen games, which is Ruby Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. And the only ones I don't have are Darkrai, Genesect, and Keldeo, which I'm working on getting. I probably won't take that long. And then I just have 2 extras right here, an extra Arceus and an extra Meloetta. So, I will now explain to you how to get some of the event Pokemon that you could get through other games, and I will explain also how to get other event Pokemon, like not necessarily in a game, but you could get them easily through websites and stuff. So I'll explain that right now. Alright, hi guys, I'm back, and I'm going to explain to you with pictures on the screen and how to do it in order of how to get a Mew. This is a legit way to get a Mew, and you get as many as you want. And the game that you need is Pokemon Ranch. You need, obviously, a Wii, copy of Pokemon Ranch, a DS or 3DS, and a copy of Diamond and Pearl. It doesn't matter which game you have, unless if you're in Japan, then they got the Platinum update, which they could have Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum. But anyways, the first thing you need to do is start Pokemon Ranch, obviously, with the save file, and you could use your Pokemon Diamond or Pearl to deposit the Pokemon onto your ranch. The ranch can only hold up a certain amount of Pokemon per day, so to get around this, you set the Wii clock ahead one day, and then you deposit more Pokemon to speed up the process. Then keep in mind that you need to capture all these Pokemon that you're going to deposit, so make sure you have like a full, like all the boxes are full. It's really helpful to do that. I think there's 18 boxes, so you could deposit, I think, 540 Pokemon. So keep doing this until you have 1,000. And basically, at the end of the game, well, not at the end of the game, once you deposit 1,000 Pokemon, a girl named Haley will offer you a Mew for an egg. It doesn't matter which egg. Just trade her, and you'll get a Mew in the game. You could transfer that over to Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and you will see a level 50 Mew with the original trainer name as Haley. You can then transfer that. Like up to your other games, and then before you do like reset the game and stuff, you should transfer all your Pokemon back to Diamond or Pearl, whichever game you had. Delete the save file, and you could start the process over again. It takes around an hour an hour and a half to deposit all the Pokemon, like back into the ranch and then back to your game, so you could get the Mew. You could do this as many times as you want, as long as you delete the save file on Pokemon Ranch. And yeah, as I said, you can manage probably a few Mews a day if you're patient, and if you have the time. So that's an easy way how to get a Mew, and I'm now going to explain to you how to get a Jirachi. So, the way to get a Jirachi is through the Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc. That is one way to get it. There's also another way I will also explain to you. You need to have a copy of Pokemon Ruby or Sapphire. I'm not sure about Emerald. The website I just searched up said Ruby or Sapphire, so I just went by that. You need to have a GameCube and the Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc, and the most important thing, you need to have a GameCube to Game Boy Advanced adapter cable. I'm going to put a picture right on the screen for you to show you what it looks like. Maybe you already have it, maybe you don't. You could buy it probably for like $10 or something. But first step is make sure there's an empty slot in your party. Once there is, save the game and shut off your Game Boy. Then you connect the GameCube and the Game Boy Advance with the adapter cable. You connect the two systems and then start up the bonus disc. Then when you go to the main menu of the Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc, and you scroll right, you'll see a Jirachi special gift button or whatever it's called. Press on it, and then once you select it, the Jirachi will start to transfer to your Game Boy Advance. It takes about 30 seconds, and then the Jirachi will be in your game. It's as simple as that. And also, this is one more way to get it if you don't have the Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc. If you have Pokemon Channel for GameCube again, you also need the same cable for the GameCube to Game Boy Advanced adapter cable. You need that same cable, and you could do this with the Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald. So once you beat the game, you go to Camp Starlight, and you could watch a Pichu movie. Professor Oak will appear with a Jirachi, and after watching the short introduction movie, you click yes and begin transferring the Jirachi to Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby. This game roughly takes like 5 days to complete. If you're patient, you could do that if you have the game, and you could get a free Jirachi. So, now the next thing I'm going to explain is how to get a Manaphy. This is a long process, so you should listen up, probably get a pencil or a piece of paper and write this down. It's not actually that hard to get, but what you need is a copy of Pokemon Ranger and Diamond or Pearl, and it would help if you have 2 DSs, or you could borrow one from your friend or something. So, first step, put in Pokemon Ranger on your DS, and complete the continue missions in Pokemon Ranger. I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing you just have to complete the missions in Pokemon Ranger. And after you do, a new feature named Ranger Net will appear on the title screen. Select it, and then once you're on the screen, hold R, X, and left on the D-pad, and an option that says enter a password will appear. So on the password enter screen, type in, I'm gonna put the code on the screen if it's a European cartridge, and I'm gonna put also 2 more codes, which is one for American cartridge and one for a Spanish or Portuguese cartridge. Once you do that, go to select a mission, and a mission called Rescue the Precious Egg will appear. Once the mission is completed, you will see check the egg where enter the password was on the same screen. Then using your second DS, put in your Diamond or Pearl, and then in Ranger tap check the egg, and then tap send the message, and wait for a new screen to come up on your Diamond and Pearl. And then from there, follow the instructions provided on the DS, and you'll get a Manaphy egg. After you finish all the instructions and you receive the Manaphy egg, you have to go to the Pokemart, and you will see a delivery man, talk to him, and you will get a Manaphy egg. It takes around 5,000 to 6,000, I think, steps to hatch it normally, so just be patient to hatch it. You'll get a level 1 Manaphy. The last one is Shaman. This is a way to get it. I think it's the Oak's Letter event way. You could still get it if you got the Oak's Letter event, but you haven't done the Shaman event yet. If you did that, if you have the Oak's Letter event, but you haven't got the Shaman, then this is how to do it. If you don't have the Oak's Letter, just skip this, and I will show you other ways to get other event Pokemon. So, the Shaman, you need Pokemon Diamond, and go to Victory Road. Near the exit of Victory Road, there should be an entrance where a man was once blocking it. You will meet a trainer who will help you fight through the tunnel. When you reach the end, explore until you get to the Silver Stone. When you press A to talk to it, Professor Oak will appear and ask you what would you like to give thanks for. Just enter any random phrase, and then you will be transported to where Shaman is. There's a long path covered by flowers, and at the end of it there will be Shaman. I recommend saving before it and then press A to talk to it, and you can capture it easily. So I'm now going to show you by video how to get other ways to get event Pokemon.